Pure white paper test. If you move your pen at all, you'll be eliminated. Hand out a blank test paper. The candidates were stunned. As soon as they got the test paper, everyone was puzzled, but no one dared to act rashly. The examiner announced 3 rules. Don't dirty the test paper. Only communicate with the examiner or guards. Don't leave this room. Violating any of these rules would result in disqualification. He also mentioned that this interview had only 1 question, and only 1 answer was needed. Finally, he asked the crowd a question.
Any questions?
No one responded. Then the examiner pressed the timer and turned around and left. Time passed bit by bit, tapping tables, shaking legs. The interviewees became more and more restless. At this moment, an Asian woman couldn't sit still anymore. She didn't care and started writing first. But as soon as she wrote the beginning, she was escorted out by the guard. Asian woman out because she violated the first rule and dirtied the test paper. Seeing this scene, the others quickly put down their pens. At this moment, Jason discovered the key. Since the examiner mentioned 3 prohibited things, as long as they didn't violate these 3 rules, everything else could be done. For example, they could stand up and walk around, even destroy everything in the room. Of course, they could also hurt each other. Jason suggested everyone work together first to figure out what the question actually was. First, Laura proposed the first guess. The test paper might be coated with invisible ink. It needed some kind of medium to make the words appear. So everyone started trying various methods. First with ordinary light. It didn't work. They smashed the ordinary light. Blue emergency lights came on. Still didn't work. Then they smashed the emergency lights. At this point, a special red light came on, but it still had no effect. Next, Jason proposed a second guess, perhaps using a pencil to draw shadows or something like that. To reveal the content, he frantically colored black on the test paper of the eliminated Asian woman, but it was still useless. Afterward, Jason tore the paper into 4 pieces. He handed 1 piece to Tom, asked him to lick it wet with saliva. He himself walked to one side and experimented with urine. The result was that the test paper remained yellow besides being yellow. Just when everyone was at a loss, Luca, who had been silent, suddenly spoke. He told everyone to look carefully and look hard. As a result, he was mocked by Jason. Rose began introducing this company to everyone. About 10 years ago, many people contracted a rare disease, and they all slowly died. Later, the CEO of this company invented a special drug. It directly reduced the mortality rate by half. With this patent, this company became a leading enterprise in the global health industry. Hearing this, Laura was very excited because her boyfriend had this disease, and employees of this company could enjoy a 50% discount on buying medicine. So she had to succeed. She thought to herself, wasn't it stipulated that they couldn't talk, but touching should be allowed, right? So she slowly reached her hand toward the guard.